Okay, so welcome back to the to my kind of like, well, it was meant to be like a live podcasty kind of thing, but yeah, that didn't really work out because you need 1,000 subscribers to go live. But anyway, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and then we need 10 times that to go live. So we're. I was about to sing this song that goes, "We're halfway there," but we are a bit longer. Further away than halfway there. Anyway, so yeah, basically this called this is called your football roundup, your weekly football roundup. We're just going to be talking about everything that has happened over the course of the week in football and a few extra bits, mainly transfer now in the summer because there aren't any games on. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So starting off the transfer gossip, Liverpool are getting close to signing a deal with Bayern Munich midfielder Thiago. Now, another interesting thing is that Bayern Munich have confirmed that he will leave, that Thiago will leave the club this summer. Now, we don't know whether that's to Liverpool or not. I'm not sure if any clubs have put a bid in. I think it's rumoured to be around a £20 million fee. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'll have to look into that and let you guys know. Tottenham and Liverpool are interested in Korean defender Kim Min-jae for a rumoured fee of £15 million. Now that could be quite interesting. A young defender, obviously, if you guys play FIFA like I do. He's got a team of the season. Team of the season so far for his Korean club, for his obviously his good performances over the course of the season. I actually got him in my red picks for FUT Champs. Never used him. He went straight into an SBC. Anyway, this isn't FIFA, this is football. Newly promoted team Leeds are looking for a striker to replace Patrick Bamford. Like, he's not Premier League quality. And they might be interested, right, are you ready for this, in either Edison Cavani or Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Both played for PSG. I don't really know what that changes, but yeah. Wow, that could be quite a move. Zlatan coming back to the Premier League, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about. I'm not sure if I'll want to join a championship side that's just got up. But yeah, they did win the league, so they might be good. Yeah, who knows? Also, you will get to see later in the video where I put them in my Premier League predictions for next season. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, as most of us know now, Dejan Lovren has joined Zenit St. Petersburg on a free transfer. I'm not sure if he was actually there because I saw Branislav Ivanovic lifting the trophy and then he dropped it and broke it because it was made of glass. But yeah, I'm not sure if Dejan Lovren lifted it, but maybe he did, I'm not sure. Man United have... Right, this is interesting because this has been going on for ages. Like, first they broke down in the talks, and now... First they were confirmed by him. I don't know, but the latest news on Jadon Sancho and Manchester United is that Manchester United have agreed a £108 million fee for Borussia Dortmund winger Jadon Sancho, who is probably a likely replacement for Dan James whilst he is still developing on the subs bench, let's say. So yeah, that could be quite interesting. Obviously, we've seen Jadon Sancho in the Man City kits at the youth team. But yeah, now moving into the Championship, Sheffield Wednesday, who have actually been given a 12-point deduction, which they will start the season on. So I think that's one of the first times ever that the team has had to start on less than 0 points at the start of the season. Sheffield Wednesday have not signed a contract with their key players, such as Morgan Fox, Stephen Fletcher and Sam Hutchinson. So, yeah, that means they're free, basically. So if anyone wants to buy them, I'm sure PSG will want to give Morgan Fox a go now, I'm joking. But, yeah, that's quite weird. Especially Stephen Fletcher. As some of you know, I am a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Especially Stephen Fletcher being by far the best player of the season. They gave it to Iorfa because, they gave it to Iorfa because at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure Fletcher was off. No, but yeah, I'll probably say it's between Iorfa. Anyway, we're not talking about Iorfa. Also, teams like Norwich and other teams who have strong players who have been relegated. Bournemouth, let's see. yeah, they're gonna find it hard to keep some of their strong players in their teams. Is Ismail Assar as well? I couldn't think of the third team who got relegated. Yeah, Ismail Assar will probably find it hard to. He won't want to play in the championship. He's too good for that. So yeah, he's going to be probably on his bike, maybe to a not great club like Southampton. Maybe they have a taste for Senegalese wingers. But yeah, so teams like that, and Norwich will probably find it hard to keep Todd Cantwell, seeing as he's been linked. I mean, everyone gets linked with Man United these days. But yeah. Also, Manchester City have agreed a £41 million fee for Nathan Ake of relegated Bournemouth. Now, I think that is a bit much for a defender of his age. Yeah, I just think 41 million for a player that you're not even sure if he's. I mean, he's proved himself a bit, but you know he could crumble in the Champions League. We've got to. We'll have to see, won't we? So Chelsea have got a clear path to sign Andre Onana after Bayern Leverkusen pulled out of the race. I mean, they are going to be looking for a new keeper. I think they're in talks with Oblak as well. They are getting close to signing Havertz as well. I know he's not a goalkeeper. But yeah, they are getting close to signing Havertz, obviously, of Leverkusen. So yeah, and finally, Valencia winger Ferran Torres is keen to get on with his transfer to Manchester City with his negotiations. I'm not sure if they've accepted a fee yet, but all I know is that just there were rumours of him going there, and yeah, that's it. So now on to the Premier League predictions and the award predictions. So, starting off, we're going to be going from bottom to top, obviously 20th to 1st. So, 20th position, I have the Pigs, Sheffield United. Yep, I'm joking, I'm not a delusional football fan. I probably don't know where I put them. I'll probably do a proper one next time. But yeah, I still do think though they will finish relatively down the table. So I'll tell you what's going on after, because I've got a few teams that I think could get relegated instead of them. So 19th we have the playoff winner. I'm not sure if they've done it yet. I don't know who the final are. I don't know who the finalists are. But yeah, I don't think playoff winners, they generally aren't in favour of staying up in the league. Obviously, they've not even got automatic, so they're probably going to find it a bit hard to stay up. Unlike Wolves, though, who beat us in the 15-16 final. I didn't need to remind us of that. 18th, I've got Brighton. I mean, let's be real. If you're not a Brighton fan, who actually likes Brighton? I'm sorry to break any hearts here, but who actually likes Brighton unless you're a Brighton fan? I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. Apologies. 17th, I've put West Brom. I think they were second. Yeah, I don't really follow Championship football unless it's Sheffield Wednesday. So, but we move. So yeah, 17th West Brom. I think they'll just about scrape it. They'll do an Aston Villa, I reckon, like they did this season. So yeah, and then I think they'll be lucky enough to stay there and have a good squad to build on, like I think Villa will do, which I will tell you where I've put them later on. 16th we have Crystal Palace. Now this is where we talk about Sheffield United. I think West Brom, I mean, if we just move that bottom 5 down and put Sheffield United at 16th, I think that's relatively possible. I'll just read it out for you. So the playoff winner will be bottom, Brighton will be 19th, 18th will be West Brom, 17th will be Crystal Palace, and 16th will be Sheffield United. That's probably what will happen. Not what I want to happen, but probably what will happen. 15th, we've got Villa. Yeah, they've got, even though they've just about survived, they're going to have to spend some big money if they want to improve. Like Wesley, he's not good enough. They're going to have to fill the gap for Jack Grealish, because this is very likely. It looks like there's a very high chance that he's going to be on his bike at the end of this season. Well, now, basically, in the transfer window. So, yeah, I think 15 is a good enough finish for Aston Villa. But really, if you think about a club as big as Aston Villa. They should be challenging for Europe. And I know that sounds a bit stupid, obviously, just having come up from the Championship a couple of seasons ago. But yeah, they're a massive club and a big part of English football. 14th, we've got West Ham. They're going to improve by 2 spots, I think, from this season. They look like they've got a right squad. If they can get Haller going, if they can get, if they can get everyone going, then it should be good. They might be losing Mark Noble, which would be a big blow, seeing as obviously him being like the homegrown boy, the Trent Alexander-Arnold, if you will, of West Ham. So, yeah. 13th, now you've probably been wondering, where are Leeds? I've put Leeds in 13th. A club like Leeds, again, like Aston Villa, I think they should be challenging for Europe. They should not be in the Championship. I think they're going to easily cruise. I think they're going to stay in with brilliant players as Calvin Phillips, Ben White. Now, that depends. If they do sell Calvin Phillips, the likes of Calvin Phillips, Ben White, all them players, then they will probably struggle and be in the West Brom area, where I've put them, so near relegation. But I think if they keep them, they're probably going to keep them for another couple of seasons. So, yeah. 12th, we've got Newcastle. Now, I did tweet out something. If you want to go and follow my Twitter, it is at @the_mango_45. But yeah, I did tweet out these predictions and I've changed them slightly because I thought, well, wow, how would I predict that? I just put Newcastle at 7th because let's be real, with the takeover, it looked like they were going to be a big squad. But yeah, they've just pulled out the negotiations a couple of days ago, so that's not going to be happening. 11th, we've got Southampton. Relatively good finish for them. I'd say Southampton is just one of them boring middle teams. Nothing really special. I wouldn't say they bring anything good to the league except for Danny Ings and half the Liverpool squad. But yeah, I would say that's a relatively good position for them. As is Burnley. I put them 10th where they finished this season. I can't really see Burnley improving. Like, they've not got any big youngsters or anything like that. So yeah, I think they'd be happy with 10th, like they have this season. Sorry if my fingers just keep popping up. I'm trying to mess about. 9th, we've got Tottenham, which I think that's good enough for them. I mean, with Jose Mourinho, I know he used to be a masterclass back in the day, but I just can't see anyone doing well with Jose Mourinho as their manager. So yeah, I put them in 9th. 8th, I put them in Everton. Ancelotti looks like a really promising manager. He looks like he's going to do well for the club. Yeah, obviously Dominic Calvert-Lewin doing well and everything. That should be all nice. 7th, we've got Leicester. I don't think they're exactly going to have the wonder season that they did this season, even though they finished 5th. How can you bottle Champions League, man? Conceded to Jesse Lingard as well, anyway. Also, I forgot to put this in the transfer bit, but Man United are actually interested in purchasing Kasper Schmeichel, which is quite interesting. Obviously, they had one of the best keepers of all time, Peter Schmeichel, who was his dad, so he might be a Manchester United boy as well, Kasper. So yeah, I think seventh spot is good enough. Still in Europe, luckily enough for them. So yeah, I don't think they'll be too displeased with 7th. 6th, I've gone with Wolves. I've gone with this team. Adama Traore is a machine. He is an engine. He is a robot. He's the Erling Haaland of English football, even though he plays on the wing. Anyway, just come on. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's strong. He's fast. He's got a good shot on him. He can defend. He can do anything. I think he's one of the best players in the league, and I think he's looking for a big club move next season. Now, this top 5 is where things get things get interesting, really. 5th, we've got Arsenal. Now, obviously, coming off the quite a crap season. The 8th. A club like Arsenal shouldn't be finishing 8th. Mikel Arteta looks like the one for them. Hopefully, I've not got anything against Arsenal, just the fact you stopped Liverpool getting 100 points. But what can you do? it's not their fault, it's Van Dijk's fault. Like, no, it's actually Alisson's fault. I'm going to ramble a bit more. Alisson's fault. What's he doing? Don't come out when you lose the ball. Stay in your net. Van Dijk, that was a foul. Anyway, so yeah, Arsenal's good enough. Also, Mikel Arteta has said he wants to, in this transfer window, he wants to build a team around Aubameyang. So yeah, I can see why. Fourth, I've gone with quite a controversial one actually. I've gone with Man City. This will be probably one of the first times in quite a few years that they've not finished in the top 3, if my prediction goes right. Yeah, again, it's just like Brighton. Like you don't like Man City unless you're a City fan. You're made of money. Instead of calling them Man City, from now on I'm going to call them Money City. So yeah, I think fourth is a good spot for Money City. Yeah. Well, it's not really a good spot. I just don't like them, and I think it's time for Pep Guardiola to go. I know that sounds a bit controversial, but he just doesn't look like he wants to improve the club. He's like, everything is good at Man City. That was a crap accent. Anyway, moving on to the top 3 now. Third, we have Chelsea. Obviously, this is quite a popular one. Put Chelsea in the top 3. With all these promising signings, Ziyech, Werner, on the verge of Havertz, as I said, Onana, Oblak. Frank Lampard looks like different gravy if all these transfers go right. So yeah, that should be a good spot for Chelsea. Now second, surprise, surprise, I've put Man U. If Martial can keep his form up, and so can Rashford and everything. Because right, so I'm going to tell you a bit of a story here. I am a Sheffield Wednesday fan. My second team is Liverpool. So you're probably going to think I hate every Man United fan and I want them to jump in a bin. No, I actually quite like Man United. I think Man United kind of substitutes in for Man City. I hate Man City. They've got no history. If you ask a Man City fan what is their history, they'll probably tell you, oh yeah, we had a good squad back ages ago. No, your history is money. Man U have got a rich history. Obviously with Sancho coming in as well, that should be a massive, massive boost. So yeah, I think Man U were going to do really well. As I said, if Martial can keep his form, I reckon he will be a golden boot striker. Unless Vardy obviously comes in. But yeah, I think if Martial can keep his form, he will be a golden boot striker. And number 1, we have my Premier League team, Liverpool. And on the tweet that I put out, I put the little 100 emoji and a question mark, because is this going to be the season where we break Man City's record of 100 points? Well, I say we, Liverpool. Is this the season where Liverpool will break the 100 points? Who knows? I think possibly they could. I was about to say they've got a good squad. I mean, of course they have a good squad. But yeah, Liverpool, you are the best team in the world, and Sadio Mane, have my kids. Anyway, that is going to be the end for today's video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know. I was about to say let me know in the comments. It says comments are turned off, learn more. I don't know why, I don't know how. But yeah, DM me on Twitter. Good little plug that. DM me on Twitter. If you would like another series of this, leave a like. Yeah, I will catch you guys hopefully in the next video. Also, I was just bringing this little video. I'm literally in my hotel bedroom, so there's nothing really special about this. But I'm just trying to bring you some content so you guys know that I'm not dead. I'm just on holiday. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, because I want to stay on holiday. But I just said the same thing. I will be back soon in my proper setup, and everything should be swell. Back to FIFA and football videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't enjoyed it, I've already said that. Bye.